Hi guys, I thought I would share with you how I make equestrian or horse head Christmas ornaments. So what you're going to want to do first is cut a template out, and I'll let that sit there for a second so you can see it. You're going to want to poke a hole somewhere in it and tie a string. I put the knot down at the bottom because we cover it with yarn. You can use any kind of cardboard. This is really light, but any type of cardboard that you wish. And I use a hot glue gun. So if you want to do it with the kids, I would recommend just like E6000 or something, because and it's going to take a lot longer to dry. I'm only using this because it dries so easily and fast, is what I really meant to say. So you just kind of want to start out with a line of your glue as close to the bottom as you can get, and then you need textured yarn. Any color will work. I'm using 2 strands here. I'm just going to place it there for a second. Wait for the glue to dry and kind of tap it a little bit. And then turn it over. Do your other side. Take your long ends, kind of push them together. I like to move it down so you can't see any of the cardboard on the bottom. And you can wrap it around a couple times if you like. I'll leave that there for now. I'm going to put another. I'm going to wrap it around. I'll put another. Wrap it around. And then kind of push it together. And then I go to the other side. And so I do a few rows and then turn it, a few rows and then turn it. So it's got a pretty good adhering to it. And you're just going to keep wrapping it around, make sure your string doesn't get in there. All the way up. And when you get up here, put your glue real close there. And then just keep wrapping and wrapping. I've got one completed here. Or glue everywhere, but that comes right off the strings too. So don't worry about that. So now, when you're finished, these have bridles, these don't. So if you would like to put a bridle on, you want to put your bridle on now, and it's very easy. Just wrap it around the nose and come up. Can you see that? Wrap it around and come up right behind the ear and in front of your tie. So it looks like that. Pull it nice and tight, and then, okay, let's see here so you can see. I'm going to put a dab of glue right there. And just overlap the bridle or halter on either side. Hold that nice and tight and let it dry. And it's okay if a little bit of glue is out because now we're going to make the mane. And so that's totally going to cover that. So that'll be nice. We'll let that dry there for a second. And the mane is fun fur. You can get that in the yarn department. And what I do is I just crochet a chain of 12. But if you don't know how to crochet, go ahead and braid it because you want a nice thick base to glue it to. So let's chain 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Just let that furry hang out. So that's what that looks like. And that's what it looks like after it's glued onto your horse. I picked orange and blue for this one because I'm making it for a Broncos fan. But again, any colors work, whatever textured yarn you come up with. So now what we're going to do is pull your string downward, take your glue gun, go over the whole neck. And then take your braid or your chain of 12. If you make it bigger, you'll have to chain more. And just place it on there. Move it around if you need to. Give it a second to dry. Fluff it, play with it a little bit. Trim it where it needs. And then you're going to want to add some in the front here if you like, or you can leave it plain too. I like to put some in the front. I don't have any left right now. I'll have to go get some more. And then just get some little buttons or some little eyes. This one has like a mini button on it. And this one has those fun little eyes. I had those left over. Place your dot where you want your eye. And then let it sit for a second, because if you put it on there right away, the glue's so hot, sometimes it melts the back of it. And you don't want to put it on here because it's hard to deal with. You want to put it on your project. So let that dry a little bit and then just kind of set it on there for a couple seconds. And then push it down. And repeat it on the other side. So I hope that is something fun that you make for Christmas for the horse lovers in your life or yourself. Thanks for watching, guys.